Well, as you can see, I'm in a BMW i8, and with this car, we've got a pretty special episode lined up. Now, it's not special because it's the i8, it's not special because it's all about carbon fiber or hybrid tech. It's special because of the owner of this particular i8. Now, the owner, he's quite a car buff. He's been driving for a long time. In fact, he loves driving, and he also happens to be the world's greatest batsman. Good morning, Sachin.
Good morning.
Look forward to going for the drive.
Lovely. Great idea.
So, Sachin, i8, finally you've got it. What made you get this car?
Hormazd, I remember in I think June or July,
Yeah.
you went gaga over this car.
Yeah.
And when I saw this car in Mission Impossible, that movie, Tom Cruise's movie,
Yeah.
I told BMW, I got to have this car. You know, when we drove together for that Autocar shoot in London,
Yeah.
that time we drove many cars, but you said you got to drive i8 to understand what handling is. And today I can, compliment you for having recommended this car.
So, but anyway, now that you've got it, have you been able to drive it much? I mean, obviously you keep quite busy as well.
I've been busy, but I find time to drive cars, and it's given me unbelievable joy to drive this car. The handling is simply incredible, and I think handling has to do with how the battery is placed.
Yeah, no center
it's
of
very
gravity.
low, and
Yeah.
the center of gravity is really low. So the corners that you take, you can actually feel the handling. It's superb.
A little bit on driving. Now, you've been pretty busy even after post-cricket, a lot of engagements and stuff like that. Typical drive for you, or the pleasure of a drive for you? I know it's early morning when there's no one to bother you.
I consciously don't drive this car during traffic hours.
Yeah.
It's difficult because it's a traffic stopper, or rather I would say it controls the pace of the traffic. If you're going at 80 kilometers, everyone would be driving at 80 kilometers. You suddenly start driving at 40, everyone wants to drop down to 40. They
Right.
want to stay around the car. So it becomes slightly challenging.
I mean, you're really nervous. You can't push it off.
If there is too much traffic, then it becomes difficult to enjoy because people want to come close to the car, sometimes even touch the car.
Yeah.
Which I'm not particularly fond of. They should not be touching the car.
Yeah.
I'm extremely particular about my cars and the way they look and how they are maintained.
No, I was even seeing when you had plugged it into the wall charger, you had very carefully put some kind of a cloth so that even the wire doesn't scrape the paint. I mean, touch the paint.
Yeah,
Little OCD you are, I
I'm
think.
particular about cars. Yeah, because I care about cars. I care
Yeah.
about cars, and it means a lot how they look, how they are maintained. So even my drivers, they both know that when it comes to car, they have to give 100%, and I'm particular. I keep telling them, and if I find the car is not clean, then I do it myself, and I love it. I mean, I think it's my passion, and also cleaning cars it's relaxing, extremely relaxing, and I'm able to unwind myself cleaning cars.
I want to talk to you about a little bit of driving abroad now. I think you're most comfortable in the UK, where it's also we are right-hand drive and we drive on the left side of the road.
Yeah, I enjoy driving in UK also, and then Hormazd, you've spoilt us rather, taking us for those Autocar shoots on
Chobham.
Chobham track. I really enjoy that. I look forward to that driving session every year.
So what's your real sort of a dream drive?
Depends on my mood. Sometimes I wake up in the morning, I visit temples also in the morning, and then it's my time. Nobody disturbs me, and it need not be always fast. Sometimes I drive literally 40 kilometers an hour, 50 kilometers an hour, just being alone. I enjoy doing that. Sometimes the friends get together, we go out in the morning, also have chai and all that. We'll stop our car somewhere and just have a cup of tea. Something which I normally don't get to do. So I enjoy doing all those things.
And are you still the go-to guy for cars with generally your peers? I know a lot of the cricketers still...
In the team at least, yeah. In our team at least, when I was actively involved with the Indian team, then the guys would ask me. But generally, yeah, I mean, I would like to believe that I'm the most knowledgeable person in the Indian team when it comes to cars.
One thing I've noticed is you like driving fast, but sometimes you're a bit too cautious, maybe overcautious. Is that because of who you are? You just don't want to take a chance, or are you just normally like that? Yeah?
I think accidents take place like that only. When you feel that nothing can go wrong, and I've always maintained that you got to be aware of where you are driving and how many people are around, how the other cars are driving. All those kind of factors, and when it comes to driving, I think awareness and full concentration is important. You can't give 50% and hope that everything is going to be fine.
Sachin, that was really a wonderful drive. Thanks so much. Really enjoyed the car, and I think what fascinates me is really your knowledge of cars and the detail to which you go into. So
I'm passionate about cars.
I know that. And I think life after cricket, you've always said you want to spend more time driving, enjoying your cars. Is that happening, or is life still too busy for that?
I get time to drive cars, but I'd like to give myself more time to drive cars.
Well, I hope I can join you for more such drives,
I look
and
forward
maybe a really long one.
Lovely.
Thanks very much.
Thank you so much.